Warde, I know you're always busy in your role, but this offseason was something different. What was it like to have to hire both a new football coach and a new basketball coach in the same offseason?
A little hectic, but ultimately great because of the results. But it was consuming, time consuming. You never think you're gonna be in a position to have to hire both, and appreciate Jim and everything that he brought to the table, and had a chance to see Sherrone in action as a head coach. He, did great then, did great in conversation with me, and so that was easier in a sense because he was right there, and I knew I was really interested in him, but he had to earn the job, and he talked through it and did an excellent job. Dusty was different because it was a search that I didn't have an internal candidate, and I knew I was going to make it broad, but it worked out great because from the initial review, he was a person that I wanted to target based on his success at FAU, the things that I've heard about him, having personal friends who have worked with him, and just knowing all of the things that I wanted in the next head coach for men's basketball. He really, again, every time we talked about with him or somebody about him, it just made it more and more that he was the person I was interested in, and it worked out.
As you said, perhaps the ultimate job interview was Sherrone in practice, actually coaching seriously meaningful games. What impressed you the most about what he did as the interim?
How calm he was, and what a leader he was of the team. How he took the reins and really took it as a challenge for what we went through with Jim and the football program. He really accepted it as something that he wanted to lead, and he wasn't reluctant about it. He wasn't scared. He did a great job with the team and the messages. He did a great job with the media, really connected to the team on all sides of the ball, the staff. And so I felt that as we went through it. And then lastly, Jim was very helpful in really giving me a sense of why he was prepared. And so having known Jim since I was 18 and we played together on the football program, I took his advice. It was very meaningful to me for him to really think that highly of Sherrone in his preparation and being prepared to really take the reins and move it forward.
I'm glad you brought up the fact that, yes, football and basketball are the most visible, but there are so many other programs. You're in charge of a massive athletic department. Started your women's basketball program, and Kim Barnes-Rico has been a pillar of stability and success. What does she mean to your department?
She means everything. I mean, she's really grown that program. She's the leader in wins in our history of the program. She's taken us to the Elite Eight with a real chance that we could have went to the Final Four. I think we'll get there. I think she is leading us in a way that really takes advantage of all that Michigan offers as it relates to the success of the women's basketball program. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of the teams that she puts on the court. And I look forward to watching her as she continues to drive the program forward.
As you get ready to welcome in 4 more teams that bring in phenomenal Olympic sports, what does that mean for Michigan Olympic sports?
Well, we're always up for the challenge. I mean, I think it makes us stronger, right? It makes us stronger as a league to have to face that competition in the conference. It makes us more prepared to face it nationally. And so I think I welcome all 4 tremendous institutions and with tremendous programs, great ADs, great coaches, great student athletes. And so we welcome that, and we just have to rise to the challenge, just like they do.
No matter what sport it is, Warde, no matter what coach we're talking about, everybody has to be prepared for the unknown with ongoing litigation that could completely change the face of sports with revenue sharing, what the transfer portal will be, what the NIL will be. How do you manage the unknown for this department?
I think you just have to keep on thinking and sort of working through the process of what could be and how would we adjust? What are the necessary needs of the department to make the changes that we make? Because all of these changes are sort of flagged out there. You get a sense of where it's going and what it may be. And I think it's just facing it head on and not sort of running away from the challenge and saying, oh, well, this is not how it used to be. I think we have to make sure we're moving forward, and that's what I talk to our staff and our coaches about, is really embracing how can we be better as things change within our environment and not lament what we're losing or what the past used to be like. We have to move forward, and that's what I talk to our staff about, and so we have to think forward and prepare.